Hello everybody, welcome back. I am TheChornick, and this is my Pokemon anime theory series. And in this episode, this episode is a review episode of episode number 53 of the Pokemon X and Y series. And in this episode was basically a Serena-based episode, and I have to say it was probably the best Serena-based episode we've had so far. I'd probably actually rank this episode in one of my favorite episodes of the X and Y series overall. It's not my favorite, I guess I should say. It's maybe not my favorite, but it's one of my favorite. Mainly because I loved how they handled this. How they handled this episode. I thought this was a great episode. There was barely anything wrong with it. I mean, there was barely nothing wrong with it. So in my opinion, they handled this perfectly. If they have a whole lot more episodes like this, in which they handle episodes like this, then that will just be great. But this episode, yes, if you have not seen it yet, I do recommend you go see it because it is just a really good episode. Now for this episode, this was basically about Serena and her goal, and telling her mother about her goal. And it was kind of difficult for her because she knew that her mom wanted her to become, a Rhyhorn racer or a racer of some sort. So basically it was like the struggle of telling her mom that, hey, this is not what I want to do. I actually want to go be a Pokemon performer. But multiple times in the episode, her mom was being a little suspicious why Serena was, being a little off about, what she wanted to do and all that. Or like, I guess you could say that she was being a little secretive, and her mom could tell that she was being secretive about that she doesn't want to be a racer. But anyway, so yeah, this was like a Skidoo kind of farm where they were like riding Skidoo and like racing Skidoo. There's a racetrack around the little ranch. But anywho, so yeah, that's basically what it was about. Now for this episode, there was, some moments where I just found, I just found myself cracking up at, because there's just so many good like moments within this episode that like I had to pause for a second. I had to pause like the episode for like multiple times and I had to like rewind to make sure I just saw that, and I would like laugh like crazy. Like for example, like this scene right here where like Serena like tells Ashton, you're not supposed to say that, shut up. she's like he's about to tell his her mom that Serena actually wants to become a performer instead of a Rhyhorn racer. Now just look at this photo. Look at it. Look at it. Anyway, so this photo just the scene just made me laugh. I had to pause and keep going back over and over just to watch this part, because this is just made me laugh. I did not expect this part to happen, but yeah, she's like covering up Ash's mouth. She's like, "Hey, shut up, don't." She's not supposed to know about that. But anyway, yes, this part was really funny for me. But most of the parts I could see happening. I mean, I could see coming up, and I knew that they were going to happen and all that. Like I could tell that they're coming, but that scene right there, I'm just like, whoa, like. But anywho, anyway, but to move on, yes, there are other more shipping moments within this show, because I do believe that all that Serena-based episodes are going to have a more shipping in it, because it is technically part of Serena. I mean, more shipping is basically all about her and all of that. So, I mean, more shipping moments are going to happen. I believe that every single... Hold on, there's a spider on my desk. Okay, there we go. Killed it. Anyway, so... but anyway, so what was I talking about? More shipping? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But yes, I believe that every single Serena-based episode is going to have a more shipping in it, and I could tell that that's just going to be my prediction for now on. So when we have a Serena-based episode, there's probably going to be a more shipping in there. I'm just saying, because that is part of her character, because she likes Ash and all that, so that's part of her. But anywho, let's move on. Now, with this episode, helping to develop Serena and all that, so this was about her relationship with her mother and all that, and, telling her mom that she wanted to be a Pokemon performer and not some racer, some Rhyhorn racer like she is, like her mom is. And, her mom was kind of, actually really angry at this, And they even raced later on to decide if Serena's gonna move on with this Pokemon Performer stuff, or she will quit it and go back to whatever, you know, her mom wanted her to do. So, you know, when they raced in the very finale of the episode, you know, Serena fell off the skidoo that they were racing on, and by the way, what angered me was that the mom didn't even care that her daughter just like fell off in front of her and like crashed to the ground. Like, her mom didn't even like care. But anyway, I mean, that's just something that kind of bugged me. But anyway, but you know, their mom was gonna win the race anyway. That's kind of the veteran racer she is, I guess you could say. But anyway, Serena like started having flashbacks to, you know, all the training she had with her mom back then, and she got back on her skidoo and raced past her mom and beat her in the end. But it's mainly because that her mom like started noticing that Serena really just wanted this goal for herself. She really wanted to be a performer, and so the mom kind of let her win by slowing down her skidoo, you know, by you know, touching its horns or something. But I don't know what's up with their horns, but I guess that like they have like feelings for their through their horns. They could feel, I don't know. It's a complicated thing in my mind. That they apparently could feel your feelings by touching on the horns. That's what the magical powers were that came out through those horns. But anywho, but yeah, Serena ended up winning, and her mom told her that you know she should do whatever she wants, you know, and all of that. So, and for her to pursue her dream, and you know, basically her mom was just trying to make sure Serena was really, you know, sure about this is what she wants to do with her life. So basically, that was the point of this episode, and the point of, you know, her mom racing Serena, and she just really wanted to see if Serena was, you know, dead serious about this. Also, I actually liked Serena more after watching this episode. Like, I respect her a whole lot more because of like all the things that she did within this episode. She did a lot of impressive things, such as like defeating Team Rocket and like, you know, and beating her mom with the Rhyhorn racing, like just getting back up on like skidoo and like charging for the finish line, and all this other stuff that she did that I might not be thinking about right now. But anywho, I was pretty impressed with Serena in this episode. But you know, she did have some character development within this episode, which is very much appreciated. But anywho, towards the end, you know, after her mom talked with Serena and all that, and there was another more shipping moment, by the way, like that I think a lot of people are missing, is that her mom was basically telling her that she knows about like Ash or whatever, and I think that her mom like already knows that Serena has a thing for Ash. But you know, because she even talked about Satoshi, or should I say Ash, in the very end of this episode to Serena, and she started to blush. So who knows? But anyway, it was nice. It was a really good episode. I really liked this episode. I recommend all of you go watch it for yourselves if you have not seen it yet. I'd probably watch this episode when it comes out in the dub version, because this was a really good episode, and I always go back to episodes, to dub episodes, when I really appreciate a certain episode. But this episode, ladies and gentlemen, I really liked it. It was a really good episode. You know, yay Serena, da 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 da. And thanks guys for watching. Please post your ideas and comments and other things you'd like to, you know, say down below in the comment section. Have a very fantastic day, everybody, and peace out. Thank you very much.